Welcome in and welcome back. I'm OKRepeat and we are here again with Control. And we last left off, we just watched and read a bunch of things we needed to catch up on right after having a big fight right here with a bunch of people. I don't remember their names, it didn't seem important to catch it at the time. And now we're going to talk with people in... Is he in a wheelchair? I feel kind of conflicted attacking people in wheelchairs. Like, honestly. I did not know I was about to be attacked. Ah, there are a lot of people shooting at us. Haha. I bet you didn't like that. Okay, person in the air. Not quite in the air. Not in the air anymore. Oh, you're in the air. Oof. We're just starting it off very... Yeah! That was satisfying. Okay. He kind of snuck up on me right there. He was about to punch me in the jaw, I bet. I wanted the weight. Thank you very much. Can I hit him from over here? No. He's just not in my line of sight. Okay, now I have to awkwardly walk backwards and hopefully not get attacked. Okay, you make your move, I'll make my move. Very nice. Another wave? Another wave? No. Very good. Okay, well, welcome back, you know. Things have been very boring without you, so it's good that we're all here again and can continue looking for Marshall. Where is Marshall? We don't know. If we knew that, we would know that. I'm gonna zip over here really fast. And I'm gonna take a shortcut because that's what I like to do, is take shortcuts. Okay, we really made a mess of this place. But the big thing is we did not take care of all these. I'm half worried that we're gonna make that freak out and attack us. Anything over here? Ooh. You're over here. I appreciate you. Power-ups are always appreciated. I just destroyed you. I guess not well enough. If you're back in a minute, I'm shooting twice as many bullets. Okay. I think I just need to empty a full clip. Okay, that's no good. Okay, it's a time mission. Yes, there we go. Parapsychology, very nice. Does this seem like worthwhile? I mean, the only other place we have to go is up. Is anything up there? All day long. Oh, I would have missed that. Couldn't dare to be seen missing things. Not at all possible to be seen missing things. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, that hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Usually I don't want to run from a fight, but... darling, please don't talk while I'm trying to save things. Oh my gosh. This is not good. Well, at least we could take it nice and slow and steady. The issue is that I can't see because of the glare. I don't want to die. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. least I could see certain things at certain times. Like your death. Okay, who's still here? I was like one shot away from... Okay, that hurt. And now all the cameras are probably going to be back again. That's the part that hurts the most, honestly. Yep, the cameras are back. I could at least take out one. Okay. This time, we come into this armed. And take out the flyers. That was my big issue, was the flying people. Sneaking up on me. I can't see, I can't see. Nothing can be seen. I think there's more people, but they're just all further down. And more people shooting. I had to double check no one's behind me. Hopefully they're not dropping materials. Okay, probably a sniper is all that's left. Hey, does this move? This moves while I'm standing on it. Isn't that quirky? You just destroyed my friend! How dare you? Where are you? Come right over here and I'll tell you what I think of you to your face. I just didn't want to have to walk all the way back down. Really, where'd you go? Be intimidated. I can throw things and not hit you very well. You see, the sound effects in this are quite brilliant, but they're also kind of worrisome, if you know what I mean. It's like, what is going on here? Ha! One shot. Baby. Darling started talking to me in here last time. What are you saying, darling? I didn't watch it then because I've noticed that sometimes I went back and watched the number of these, and sometimes they're longer compared to what they show us in the projections right there. So, let's get that again. And it's bigger screen, you could enjoy it a bit better.
Questions recently regarding HRAs.
Great actor.
What are they
Appreciate
for?
him.
Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the hedron resonance anyway?
Aw, he's such a mess compared to what he normally is. Ah, darling, what's happened to you?
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while
good.
you're wearing them.
That's good.
We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
I figured from all the cameras.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
Of course.
One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat.
The hiss. So he knew. He knew.
If you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless.
I've been wondering.
Kidding.
That's good to hear.
I'm kidding. We're making more.
HRAs? What are you making more of? So this is the Bureau of the United States of America. Do other countries have bureaus? Tough questions here on the OKRepeat channel. So this must be one of his rooms, his study rooms. These voices are overlapping each other in an uncomfortable fashion. Very uncomfortable. Oh, you know, darling, it was so horrible. Like, I went into your office to save all of your hard work, and the hiss got in there. You know, it was like flood waters almost, someone could say, and I couldn't stop it from happening. I should have been throwing things from here out there at them. I had such good. Forget this folder in particular. It's all redacted anyways. You can't make heads or tails of it. We'll let it keep going. Really quick, wanna read Astral Plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of powers transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, I'm assuming this is Dr. Darling speaking, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the minds and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. Thank you, Dr. Darling. Appreciate that about you. Trying to thin the herd, hopefully not in more ways than one. Alternative perspective. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the board, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. Wink, wink. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the board, and the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained in the very heart of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. I mean, it probably is the board then, because those two do definitely seem inherently linked to the board. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the board, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the board? Isn't it strange that the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director of, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the board is a natural fact and not something more mischievous? I've always thought it was mischievous since I first got here. Gosh dang it. Dr. Darling, I think we're going to have a fun conversation when we finally meet, if you're not already dead. Resonance theory. Resonance is there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibrations is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened a door to a redacted place I've called the redacted room. The redacted room emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, objects of powers, do they share a common origin that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file redacted for the whole report. Ugh, they just always like to tease you with those. I wonder, but open the door to that reminds me of Emily's brother. Maybe they never found that object of power, the projector that opened different doors, because just the same way that, or Jesse, not Emily, just the same way that Jesse bonded with the crystal person, maybe her brother bonded with that object of power, because that's what typically happens with objects of power, is people bond with them. I think it was considered an object of power, the projector. So he probably bonded with it, and now is being held somewhere, not allowed to go out, or maybe he's walked through, he like escaped. Maybe Jesse's been looking for him this whole time, and he's disappeared somewhere, or maybe the hiss got him, or maybe he is the hiss, you know, like, there's a lot of different things it could be. He could be anyone. We don't have to assume he's just locked up in some room somewhere, probably having Dr. Darling testing him, or maybe he's working with Dr. Darling. Theories, I got him. Galore. Answers, I don't got him. Anymore. Just more questions. Last one, Darling budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you, asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss, but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, sometimes literally more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Wink, wink, wink. Just think of what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I took the liberty of leaving a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Abraham, you're quite mischievous. I wonder who got the upgrade. I don't know enough about Darling yet to say with any certainty who he would have given it to. Not upgrade, but you know what I mean. The upgrade to their work. Okay. Oh, I see now that I see where we were supposed to go, which is not this way. Well, that was scary. I feared for my life. Very much so. Where does this go? It's a mystery. What happens if I go over here? Fire break? This is a fire break. I bet we're about to die. Oh, we're probably about to die. I bet this is called a fire break. I bet something's gonna catch on fire.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
I see another part of it over to the side. I want to know what we're dealing with. Ashtray maze.
I'm averse to using objects of power.
I noticed.
I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses.
You do tend to smoke a lot.
The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through.
Is that why he smokes so much?
The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies,
Her brother?
the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock.
So where's the key?
I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through.
We gotta
the
find
maze.
Darling.
Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
More and more questions. So what happens when I try to go through it then? Do I just get stuck at this door? Or do I have access because... I might have access. I didn't think I'd have access, but as new director, I guess I do. So does that mean there's no bad guys over here? Ashtray maze. Does that mean I'm about to get lost? Maybe I shouldn't be going in here. Hashtag last words. Nope, nope. Oops. I said maybe we shouldn't be going through here. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Well, if it means for me to get through there, then it will let me through there. Aw, but if it doesn't, then it might just... Ooh, it might just land me in a different place. I guess coming this way had its... Oh, that is very nice. Launch efficiency. I gotta update my upgrades. You see, if we'd just gone through the first time, we might not have known. Interesting, interesting. Okay, yeah, it's just routinely kicking me out. I don't have access, so it's worthwhile knowing about, because I will have to eventually come back here, but I guess we should get back to the proper place we're supposed to be. Check how thick these doors are, though. They weren't kidding about it being the ultimate defense. You know, it's, even though things get destroyed, like, it's really nice to see that Ahti stays well employed. Like, you see how he just put this thing back together? You remember when we destroyed that? Like, even when I'm messing up these chairs, I rest easy knowing that Ahti is just taking care of it at all. He's so good at his job. I'm glad to do what I can to really help him out. But in the meantime, we should help out everyone else. And go to the parapsychology area. I have clearance, thank you very much. Ah, the hiss.
She's in trouble.
Oh,
We need
Marshall.
to reach her.
Are you alive and real? Is this a place? What is over here? I'm curious about this area. Ooh, now I'm loving this. Because it's showing parakinesiology. Oh, I'm not ready to go in there. Goodbye. Just kidding, as if I would run from a fight. I totally just didn't wander every other possible area and find them all blocked. I totally would not do that. That is not my MO, and I'm disappointed that you would even consider it to be one. I see you over there. I don't appreciate you sneaking up on me. I can't even see anyone, actually. Okay, who's sneaking up on me? And I got rocks. Everyone's getting so strong. Oh. Oh, those are fine. Ah, shoot, I forgot I had that upgrade. Wow, everyone is doing really well. Good hustle, everyone. I'm just not able to really take good care of... Ow! Okay, if we're not careful, we're gonna get some major boo-boos. I said, please be more careful. I'm walking around up here. I'm sure they didn't know. Nope, I don't know where that is. Seems awful dangerous if you think about it. I don't know what these guys could even think, though. Almost dead. Okay, there's at least one other guy here, because I got hit by something very painful. Nearly twice. Oh, look at how much health I have. I have, like, no health. Okay. Pick up health, pick up health. Oh, look. It's a place I've never been. I thought for a moment it was the cafeteria, and I'm like, look, it's the cafeteria. It's not the cafeteria. Personal mods full? I didn't even know that could happen. I guess it did have the option to deconstruct things. What in the world is happening to you? He's infected, but he's not completely mad? Are you Marshall? That's creepy. Alright, clear that up. Lot efficiency. I had a lot that I was able to get rid of. It was very satisfying. Oh, here's another person. Oh, you're able to wander around. Or did you just sit down because I looked at you? No need to change what you're doing on my account. For a second, I thought the chair was glued to the wall there. Oh. No, this was just one that did not end well. Oh, and you have a floating chair. So I guess these are the tests that were taking place. Okay, well, onward. Was there anything else up here? Floating person up here. Oh yes, very dangerous cleaning equipment. They were right to lock that up. So it looks like we are doing tests on the hiss in here, so not only was it in the building, but we were checking it out, throwing pebbles at it, playing with it, seeing what it would do. Ah, here we go. Why don't we claim this? Finally, a little spot to save. It's been a while. Oh good, we get it right away.
The astral plane.
What was he saying to him?
Similar to an iceberg. The astral plane.
Yes, okay, that's all I heard.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice.
Okay, encouraging.
The white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director.
Okay.
The process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them.
There's a question mark on that.
Yes.
He said a lot and yet nothing at all. What are you trying to tell us, darling?
We can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind.
Oop.
These are staggering.
Tell us indeed. Well, I'm going to walk out back here, actually. Ooh. Or I'm going to stand here in this corner because this seems to be where... I don't know how I've done this. Well, as it so happens, I'm not stuck. You're stuck. And I will not be stuck here waiting for you. I will choose to be here waiting for whoever's watching. Feathers? Why are people keeping feathers in their briefcases? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying all the craziness going on in the story. I hope you're looking forward to meeting Dr. Darling like I am. I have lots of questions, and I have a feeling he'd be happy to answer them. I'm not stuck. I just like to hang out in the corners, and I'll be waiting here till the next episode. So I will see you then, but until then, have a good one. Bye.